My name is Rahel Osterwalder. I'm a Swiss journalist. My question is concerning the selection of the goalkeeper. For the last World Cup, Atisigi was the #1 player. For the last 3 games, he didn't play. So what is your motivation for selecting the #1 goalkeeper, and will it be Atisigi for the next games?
My selection process is exactly the same for the goalkeeper than it is for every other player. There is always a process that is taken. We ultimately, as head coach, I am the person that makes the final decision. But of course, I have a coaching staff with me, including a goalkeeping coach, if we are talking specifically about the goalkeeping area. And in these conversations and analyses that take place, it's where we make choices on starting, coming off the bench, starting the next game. And this is normal. This is normal in every team, and these are normal processes that take place. So as regards the goalkeeper, again, the goalkeeper situation would be no different to the selection process that we would go through for any other position.
Right, here. Let me do some discrimination, and then we come back to the man.
Thank you. My question goes to Mr. Ayew. I would say that Ghanaian people are not happy with the performance you showed in the FIFA World Cup 2022. What can you promise them as a senior player in this tournament? Thank you.
I think the performance in the World Cup, when we look at it globally, was pretty not bad. We showed a lot. We beat a great team like Korea. We're close to doing something versus Portugal, and we're very unlucky versus Uruguay. So I think that everyone saw that we gave everything that we had, but that's past. And being in the team for this long time, I'm not going to sit here and be given promises. But what I can say and what I can promise is that we are working really hard. We are following the coach's instruction. We know what the boss wants us to do. We are preparing for the game that's coming, and we're going to take it game by game. We have been always, let me be frank and honest, we have always been favorites in this tournament for the past years. But if we look at today's tournament, we are not part of the favorites when people are speaking, people are doing predictions, etc. So we need to accept it and make sure that we surprise, we stay calm, we do our job. But we're going to take it game by game. We're not going to start promising things, but we make sure that what I can promise is Sunday, we're going to be there 100% and give everything that we have to make sure we have a good start.
Thank you. Yeah, there on the back with Nigerian jersey. Nigeria.
Hello, Coach.
I didn't.
Salas Fiawi, Sahara Football. Criticism in recent times and with your style of play has been to play 2 defensive midfielders. Last time you were questioned on that in Kumasi, you said you thought you actually wanted one of the players to be a bit more progressive. We saw in the World Cup qualifiers and the recent friendly that probably they are not getting that instruction from you. What's going to be different versus Cape Verde? A team probably we are more fancied to play more explosive or expansive football. What is going to change there? Is it going to be the same, or will see something different?
Well, one thing I know and understand is that you certainly wouldn't expect me to give away to you a team or even a team plan going into the game. I have sat, of course, at the end of all of our press conferences and addressed our Ghanaian press after all of the games and been asked similar questions, and all I can do is give what I think are honest and open answers. And yes, there have been games where we have played what you would perceive as two defensive type players in midfield, and yes, in a way of playing that I wanted us to play or use them in a different way. So this is all part and parcel of what happens in a game. And with the exact same philosophy, we've had some very good moments in the games. So I think we have to look at everything that we can improve on. As regards surprising anybody, this is the work that we do. The only ones that are privy to that are, of course, myself and, of course, the players that we work with. So ultimately, we want one thing. We want one thing, and that is to win a game, what will be a very difficult game against a good team, to win our first game, and then, of course, to continue to make progress.
Okay, here in the front.
Coach, I'm Alvaro Andrade from Voice of America, Portuguese service. Did you make any special preparation against Cape Verde or no?
I think as regards the preparation is, of course, what we show the players in our preparation in the way that they play. Probably I would have to say that most of our preparation has been very much about how we want to play. We have to be aware of the qualities that they have, the threats that they have, because they are a very good team with very good players. So we have to be aware of that. But probably, as I say, the higher percentage of the work that we've done is very much about our style of play and how we want to go about our way of playing.
A question for Andrea Yu, Mr. Andrea Yu. Okay, here in the front. Him first. I will come back to you after.
Hello, Andre. My name is Delali from Del Soccer in Ghana. My question is regards to, you have the chance of making history as one of the players with a lot of caps at the African Cup of Nations. Is this something that you are really looking forward to? And in instances where you are not being given the chance to feature in games, are you going to be worried?
Well, I'm here as the leader of the players. I know what I have to do. I know my role. We're here to win game as a teams. We're a group of 27 players where we want to make sure that we lift the flag of Ghana high, that we perform on the pitch and do what we want to do. All the 27 players want to play. I think when you're in a team and you're in such a big competition, everyone wants to be on the field every time, every moment, which is important, because if you don't have that, meaning that there's a problem with the player. But when I look at myself personally, yes, there are, I think, 1, 2 or 3 records that could be broken. I worked really hard to get to this situation and in this position, but most importantly is the team, is what we're going to do to win games. And if I'm able to break these records with winning games, so be it, and that will be wonderful, and that's what I'm hoping for. But breaking records and not having the results that goes with it, then it's not what I'm looking for as a captain of the team. But yes, if you sit here and say, as a player, you get to a level where you can break records, then you want to do it, and you're going to do everything in your ability to make sure that you break those records. But most importantly is always the team. And as the leader of the squad, I look at what we can do as a team to make sure that we win games and go as far as we can.
Okay, there on the back. I'm coming, sir.
My name is Chris. I'm a Nigerian journalist. Coach, contrary to so many opinions that local players are not quality enough, you have 3 local players in your team. What can you say about the quality of these players and the quality of the Ghanaian Premier League?
So I think we have 3 local players in the squad, and they're not in the squad because they're local players. You know, there's no number that I have to put in the squad. The 3 players that are in the squad is because they deserve to be in the squad. So that's first and foremost. What I have done in the period of time that I've been here, particularly as head coach, is that I've spent a lot of time in Ghana watching the local games, and not those just in Accra, throughout the country, and I've enjoyed doing that. And I think what's happened is, over that period of time, my knowledge of the local game has increased. I'm still learning, you know, because there is that difference between those that are playing abroad as regards, you know, facilities and pitches or so. So I'm still learning, you know, and but certainly I think I'm in a better position to assess the local players. I think I'm in a better position now than what I was maybe 6 months ago, and that learning process is something that will continue.
Yes, sir. Second row, yeah. I'm coming to you after.
Thank you very much. My name is Sadiq Adams from Ghana. Question to Captain Andre. This is your 8th, and we never say this is your last because we are always going to see you here. You never know. But how different is this from the previous ones in terms of preparation and mentality and ambition as well? The last one was very disastrous. I don't know the target for the team, and for you personally, how important is this one in terms of mentality and preparation? Thank you.
Well, it's a huge tournament for us as a team. I think, as you said, the last tournament was very difficult, but being in a lot of tournaments, I think there were a lot of things that happened for the tournament to go that way. But we need to learn from it and make sure that it doesn't happen again, whether it's on the pitch or off the pitch. But yes, it's true that it's my 8th AFCON, and then I've been sitting here a few times for a few years now, and the ambition hasn't changed. Since I started from day one, from my first AFCON 2008, I've always had the ambition to make sure that we are able to bring the trophy home one day. We will always come with that ambition. We can't promise it. What we can do is make sure that we give everything that we can, day by day, game by game, take our time. We've seen a lot of teams win this tournament without people expecting them to win. We've seen teams that were expected to win who has won it. But there's one thing that I know is, in this tournament you can't predict anything. And if you can't predict anything, then the doors are open for everyone. And when the doors are open, we need to slide in. We don't have to give no chances. And I believe that the squad is determined, and the ambition is to win the next game. And from there we'll see how we take it to the next one.
Thank you. There.
Oui, Senachiku New World TV. André, ceci pourrait être votre dernière CAN. C'est possible. Si jamais c'était votre dernière CAN, que voudriez-vous laisser comme héritage à la sélection ghanéenne? Comment vous êtes en train de concevoir tout ça?
Je ne pense pas à ça, pour être honnête. Je suis physiquement bien, je suis prêt mentalement. Je bosse très dur, les coéquipiers, l'entraîneur, le boss à côté, tout le monde est derrière moi, tout le monde me pousse, tout le monde m'aide, alors je ne pense pas à la CAN ou à la dernière CAN. La seule chose que je sais, qu'il y a une CAN là qui commence pour nous demain. La prochaine, c'est je crois dans un an. Mais ça ne m'intéresse pas aujourd'hui. Ce qui m'intéresse, c'est ce qui va se passer là. Et comme j'ai dit, comme pour les matchs, on va prendre chaque match par match Et on verra la suite. Faut pas déjà avancer sur la suite ou penser à autre chose. Match par match, c'est comme ça que la vie avance. Il faut vivre au présent et après on verra la suite.